Hi Cancers and welcome. This is your general horoscope for the month of September 2016. I did shuffle, I laid the cards out. It's just faster that way because when I shuffle I tend to get really drawn into it. So I don't think there's any announcements, no messages right now, but let's just get started with you. So we start off September, well, not necessarily start off, but energy flows, so this can happen anytime during September. So King of Pentacles is your first card. He's a leader. He's very smart and savvy with his money. I tend to kind of sway it toward like a Capricorn or an Earth sign, so it could be any one of those. It could be an advisor for you, someone you go to for advice whom you trust, and it could be financial advice at this time. It could be you being very confident in yourself at this time as well, being in a powerful position, however that goes for you at this time. But it just could be related with financial matters at this time as well. Maybe you're very cautious of your spending, your saving, very aware of your finances and your bookkeeping and this and that. It could be professional wise as well. It could be job related. Could be maybe a promotion for you as well, somewhere in your work related area. That's all I have for that one. Next card we have is the Nine of Swords, and this is more or less like a worry card, an anxiety card. It is close to a card of completion, still not quite there yet, not at the Ten of Swords, but these are relating to all your worries, your anxieties, even sleepless nights, insomnia, things related to that. So this is more or less of a worry card or an anxiety card that's going on for you at this time. So be aware of that. But you're coming close to a completion, but you're still going through something like this. If we get to and when you get to the Ten of Swords, that's saying no more of that, no more worries, betrayal, backstabbing, and this and that and so forth. So that is saying no more of that. But right now you're just going through this at this time. Could be the way you're communicating as well, your thought process. So that's what's going on right at this time for you. Like I said, the energy flows, so this could happen anytime during the month of September, but just be aware that there could be, if you're not going through it now, then it might come up sometime in September that you'll start worrying, having anxieties, having sleepless nights. Could be even related to nightmares as well, but just be aware of that. Next card we have is the Four of Wands, and this is a very beautiful card to have. It can be related to a card of marriage, ceremony, but it's saying balance. Fours are a card of balance and stability, some kind of celebration going on. You could be invited to some kind of ceremony or party. But it is a card of celebration, stability, and balance, basically, is what this is saying. So look for that in sometime in September for you. But some kind of celebration, nonetheless. Can also be related to a happy home, happy family life as well, or at least a stable one at that, okay? But just look out for that in September. Next card we have is the Hanged Man. Now this is kind of a wait and see kind of period for you. You're probably going to be, it also says that you could be looking at things from a different view or a different perspective as well. What else is going on for you? But basically you're in a wait and see kind of mode. So it's not a time for action. It is, you're waiting and seeing how things play out for you at this time. Next card we have is the Five of Swords. Now for this one, it's usually related with, I like to say, battles ending. Because if you look at the traditional tarot cards, it's like you have a few men that have fought, and they're some of them are are disappointed in the outcome, but there's one man that is quite satisfied with the outcome for him. But it is also saying no winners, no losers. So you could be going into this conflict. It's a card of conflict, so be aware of that. We're still in the ending parts of feeling this Mercury in retrograde. I think it is done. What is today? Yes, and I'm sorry that this video is out kind of late. I was still waiting for my my internet. I upgraded my internet, so but this is I think we're still in the last modes of feeling the effects of the Mercury retrograde. So right now, what the cosmos is doing is it's having his cosmic cup of coffee right now, and it's still stretching his arms and its legs. I know he doesn't have any, but it's kind of something like that. It's still weaning off the actual stages of the Mercury in retrograde. So right now, it's like we're still feeling some of its effects. It's weaning off, but thank goodness for that. And so just be aware of conflict, and that's basically what this card is saying, conflict. And fives, just be aware of that. It's instability and change, leaving a rut that you're stuck in. So it is still a card of change for you. Instability involved there, but still a card of change. So you want to, you know, be aware of that too. Next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Now again, you have another number 9, and this is again getting toward the 10. So you're still not quite there yet with completion, but 9s are still can be good or bad. But this card is a card of luxury, and this card is saying that you've done this and you got to this position all by yourself, no help, no nothing. You put the blood, sweat, and tears into it, and this is your outcome from what you created for yourself. The only thing, as traditional tarot readers would say, is that the only thing she lacks is a companion, a person companion, a people companion, someone to share all this with, and you don't have that. But you do have a pet companion. You do have that going on for you, and that's up there, and I think it's a falcon. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but she does have some kind of a pet companion. There is a companion there, just not a person to share this with. So next card we have, or the last card we have, is the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful card to have, and to end, or if you want to end the month of September, but like I said, it could happen anytime during the month of September for you. This is abundance, a card of abundance. Could be even a card of learning as well. Maybe it's a card of new beginnings, and so that's what the energy possesses. It's a card of or it's the energy of new beginnings for you, and abundance for you. This is also, aces for me is a yes card, and so whatever questions I did not answer, it is a yes to. So new beginnings for you, abundance for you, what a prosperity, it's even a card of prosperity, so be aware of that. So we'll kind of recap here. King of Pentacles, so starting off the month, so this is a it could be a person for you, whom you go to for advice, and it could be financial advice for you. It could be an energy of feeling quite confident in yourself at this time, quite powerful in yourself, and feeling quite powerful of yourself at this time. Could be job related for you, maybe getting a new position, growing in your company as well, and or it could just be related to your finances. So learning maybe how to save, how to spend your money, where to put your money, investments. It could be investments as well, but it could just be work related as well. But again, because this is just so general, it could be just someone that you go to advice as well. So and then we move on, that you could be going through some worries, anxieties, fears, and that's what the swords represents. Worries, anxieties, fears. Could be also insomnia or nightmares. So just some kind of worrying, anxiety probably going on for you at some point. But it's also a card getting too close to completion at this time as well. So just be aware of that. It's a temporary, I think. I feel the energies is just temporary for that, and you'll come out of it. So don't worry about that too much, and just, it's also saying to get out of your head and watch how you think and speak at this time as well. And then we move on to more stability, celebrations, a foundation, maybe not a foundation, but stability. And it could be anywhere in your life at this time. It could be your financial, it could be your family, it could be your home, but it could just be a card of celebration. So look for some kind of celebration going on. It could be for yourself, but it also could be an invitation to some sort of celebration. It also represents a wedding card. So if you're not the one getting married, then it will be, maybe be invited to some kind of someone else's marriage. And then you're going to be in a wait and see kind of mode at some point in September. But you also could be viewing, looking at things at a different point of view or different perspective. So be aware of that. It's like no action at this time. You're just waiting and see how things play out for you. And then look for some conflict that will be going on sometime in September as well. Remember, there's no winners, there's no losers. But there will be some kind of conflict. And just remember, we're still trying to get out of that Mercury in retrograde, the after effects, the 2 weeks after, because you feel the effects 2 weeks before Mercury in retrograde and 2 weeks after. So we're still kind of in that effect, but it's waning off soon, in a few days or so. So just be aware of that as well. And then a card of luxury for you, but there was no help involved. It's like you did it on your own. So you got yourself into it. You got yourself there. You put the blood, sweat, and tears into where you are at today. And it is a financial blessing, I feel. But like, again, you did it all on your own. And the only thing is you lack some kind of companionship. You have an animal probably companionship, but you don't have a person companionship, a personal to share all this luxury with at this time. And then whatever questions I'm going to answer, it is a yes to. So there's a yes somewhere in there for the month of September. And it is a card of abundance, of prosperity for you. And it's a card of new beginnings. So I thank you for watching. Not sure if I'll do the weeklies again. I'm still trying to get all this. I'm just pretty much still getting started with doing the monthlies. So, and I hope I can get this out real soon. I'm still working on getting the monthlies out, and I'm still kind of just getting started with it. But I thank you for your patience. I thank you for watching. I wish you a blessed September 2017. And remember, it takes two to tarot. And I bid you aloha.